morning. It is Kim checking in for VLCD1 of round 2. This morning I woke up with a 0.2 gain from my load, my last load day yesterday. And I think yesterday I misquoted. I said that I had gained 2.2 pounds so far in load, but it was really 2.8. So along with yesterday's gain, my total load gain was 3 pounds even over the course of 4 days. And also the day before I started loading, Tom came, and so I had a 1 pound gain right before I started loading. So over the course of the last 5 days, I have gained, well, 4 days, yeah, I have gained a total of 4 pounds. One of it was just Tom related, and then the other 3 was load related. But here is the fantastic news that I figured out this morning. My LDW from round 1 was 202.8. My start weight after load for round 2 is 202.2. So I'm actually after load starting at a lower weight than I was at the end of round 1. And that is because, if you remember, I switched to the hunger scale when I went into phase 3 of my first round. And so I actually ended up dropping after my LDW close to 5 pounds in round 3, and I stabilized there too. So that little bit of cushion actually came in very handy, and I'm really happy to be starting off at a lower weight after load than I was at the end of the other round. So that makes me really, really happy. And I'm really happy that load is over with, because to be honest with you, the food that I was eating was like tearing up my stomach. I was in the bathroom a lot yesterday, and my poor hiney's like raw. I know you probably don't need to know that, but it is. And so to be able to go to the healthy eating again and kind of avoid some of those foods, I think I ate a lot of crap, actually. I mean, cheesecake is not the healthiest thing in the world. And so, you know, I drank whole milk, which I probably should have stayed away from dairy. I ended up eating a lot of dairy, and I think that's what tore my stomach up. And I felt very, very, very inflamed the whole loading process. So I probably just did my body a major disservice. I think that next time, if I do another round, which I probably will, I'm going to try to avoid dairy, even though it's an easy way to get in high fat. I don't think my body likes it, and I think I'm just going to have to stay away from dairy in general. So for the most part I do, but not always. So I had that cheese thing going on, but I'm gonna try to, after this round, just stay away from the dairy, the cheese, and the milk. I usually drink almond milk though, so that made it easier to wean away from that part of it. So anyway, I am on my way into federal court. I called in yesterday and I was selected, so I am going in to report. I've been in the car for about 30 minutes now, and it looks like I have another 21 miles to go, so maybe another 30 minutes, which will put me there right on time. Actually, I'm a little pressed for time. I got up this morning to get ready to go, and we had last night packed up our entire kitchen for our remodel today. So all the top drawers were emptied and out, and all the counters were cleared out, and everything's cleared out, and we hung up plastic to tape off the rest of the house so that the rest of the house doesn't get dusty. So when I went to go throw my easy stuff together this morning, it was still like I was still in disarray, because I had to go find a knife to cut my apple. I had to go find a sandwich baggie to put it in. I really wasn't prepared. So I have all my food with me, and I don't even know if they're going to let me bring it into court. They better, or I'm going to be really upset, because it's supposed to be like 90 here today, and my salad's going to wilt in the car, and my water is going to get butt warm. So I'm really hoping that they're a little bit flexible with all this stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to be one freaking hungry girl when I get out of here. The hope is that I just don't get picked. I mean, to do this commute every day for the duration of the case is going to kind of suck. The only good thing about it is I'm going north, which is not where I'm going against traffic, not with the major traffic in the morning, so I don't have to deal with that right now, but still I don't want to do this for any length of time. So yes, we are off on round 2, and I can't believe it. The time really does go by fast. I mean, round 3 and 4 drug out a little bit. Phase 3 and 4 drug a little bit. Phase 2 went so fast. VLCDs go so fast. So I'm hoping I have that same experience. I'm hoping that I enjoy it. I'm hoping that it is good as the first round, if not better. I'm hoping that my timing is better this round, although it seemed to me that round 1, I didn't really even think about this either when I planned this out. It seemed to me for round 1 that ovulation was more of a problem for me than Tom. So that means that in less than 2 weeks I'm going to ovulate, just starting this round, and I'm just hoping it's not going to be problematic for me. But you know what? It goes with the territory. I'll work through it. But I thought, oh, if I start right after Tom starts, then I don't have to deal with Tom for 4 weeks. But the truth of the matter is that my ovulation really gave me a hard time last cycle, and Dr. Simeon's even mentions it in his protocol that a lot of women will see issues with ovulation as well. So, oh, and that's the other thing. I did go back and reread the protocol again just to refresh my memory, and I'm so glad I did, because there's always something new that comes up when I read it. So, you know, things that I forgot about or maybe just totally overlooked to begin with. Like, I was actually reading about cholesterol yesterday, and how, if I'm understanding correctly, that cholesterol will go up after doing the protocol. They don't know why, but they do know in the long term that it doesn't cause any harm. So that was very interesting to read, because I was pretty distraught about my cholesterol, my last cholesterol reading. So I am going to go get more lab tests done. Kira's really been helping me. Kira, thank you so much. Like, you are just so, I really appreciate you and all of your emails and information that you're sending me. You've been such a tremendous help with all of this. So I have a list of things that I'm going to get retested or newly tested when I finish this round. So I'm so excited to do that as well, and hopefully I'll see some improvements with some of the supplements I'm taking and some of the changes that I'm making. So anyway, this is getting long. I'm going to try not to torture you guys with the long vlogs again now that I have my new car thing again, my little iPhone holder. I found one on Amazon. If anyone's interested, I got one on Amazon. I think it was like $10, and it's so much better than my other one. And you can put it anywhere, and it seems to work way better than my other ones too. So let me know if you're interested in knowing which one I got. I do have an iPhone, so I use it to hold my iPhone. But that's all I got. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I know that Felicia started loading this weekend. Hubby Dobby loaded, and she just had a birthday, so go say happy birthday. And I think Jody is in our early in her VLCDs, and Kira's going to start loading soon. So like, we're kind of all together within a week or two of each other timing wise. So it's really cool to be doing, you know, timing it with everyone again. I love that. And I think that Sandy's almost done with her round. So Sandy's way ahead of all of us. So anyway, you guys, you take care. Have a great day. Hope you have a great week. I'm going to do daily check-ins. I am going to do daily weigh-ins. Before I said I wasn't going to, but I just, you know, I thought I toyed with the idea of not weighing in daily because it was torturing me, but I just think that I'm going to until it starts to slow down, and then maybe I'll reevaluate it then. But I think the most rewarding part of doing HCG is seeing the scale drop daily. Like, to me, that is so inspiring and motivational. I don't want to let that go. It just really makes me happy. So, and it might be, you know, there might be an issue with that. I might have some kind of addictions or problems, but, you know, that's just not, I'm not to a place where I want to let that go right now. I want to see that number drop because it makes me very happy. So, bye guys. I'll talk to you soon.